the regular season. Let's go through the scores to see exactly who's going to get into the playoffs. The Bills had to win. They didn't. Jacksonville came in, upset them at home. Detroit pulls out the win, so they are in line for the division title. The Saints win, so they get the division. Seattle may probably not make the postseason with that loss. Kansas City, they take the win, and with the loss by the Raiders at home against San Diego, Kansas City wins the division. Patriots just clobber the Bucs, and a game that meant nothing. Baltimore squeaks out the win. Tennessee upsets the Texans. We'll see how that plays out. The Giants, this is going to be huge. They beat Philly, and Philly and Dallas were tied for the division lead. Pittsburgh wins, and Carolina upsets Dallas. So this is going to be a tiebreaker now to see who gets the division title. San Diego wins by 6. Green Bay with a big win over the Falcons. Miami wins. Chicago wins. So Chicago and Detroit are both tied for the division lead. And the Colts wins. The Colts do take the division. And the Redskins beat LA. So let's do this. Let's take a look at the playoff schedule. Yeah, let's take a look at the playoff schedule for next week. Chargers at the Colts. I'm going with the Chargers on this one. Chargers looked great last week. They just went up and down the field against the Raiders. They had great defense. Didn't matter. Took it to them. Bears and the Lions. Let's go with the Lions at home. Raiders and Chiefs. I'm gonna do the homer pick. Team has not played well as of late, but you know what? They got to get out of their offensive funk sooner or later. So I'll pick the Raiders here. And look at this. Looks like both the Eagles and the Cowboys made the playoffs. Cowboys win the division, and I'm going to go with the Cowboys on that one. Let's take a look at how everything's shaped up with the standings. NFC North, Steelers absolutely ran away with it. They won the division by 7 games. My God, that's just phenomenal. 6 straight wins to close out the season. AFC South, Colts win it. Texans are out. AFC East, Patriots are in. Bills, Dolphins barely miss it. Chiefs win the division. Raiders and the Chargers get in. What a great story. Great story for San Diego. 4 straight wins to close out the season to get into the playoffs. AFC North, Lions win out. So if they get the division, Bears get the wild card. Packers just a game out. Saints get in. Falcons, I thought for sure the Falcons. Not 4 straight wins, 4 home wins. Yeah. Falcons just had the meltdown. Cowboys, what a great story. They started 0-5, and they come back and they get not just in the playoffs, but they win the division. NFC West, Rams take it. Seahawks are outside looking in. All right, let's take a look at draft order. How about this? The worst team in the league at 4-12. This is really parity at its finest. So the Titans will have the number 1 pick overall. Niners, Jets, Bengals, and Ravens will have tiebreakers to decide who is going to be seeded after that. Very impressive. Worst team in the league at 4-12. I love that. And the best record, 13 wins. And then we have a pair of teams that had 11. So a lot of parity in the league. I like that. We're currently 3rd in value, $42 million on hand. Let's take a look to see how we did last week with our sales. Ticket sales at 10.2 million. Let's see if we had a sellout. We did. We sold all the sweet tickets, even though we upped the prices. Everything got sold. See, look at that. Beautiful. 10.2 million. What sucks is because we lost, we don't get a home game. So we're going to lose massive amounts of revenue because we dumped it. Merchandise, that's up. Concessions is flat. So we earned a total of $11.6 million. A nice, healthy $42 million. And we went through a lot of money because we re-signed both Khalil Mack and also David Carr. So the injury report, see how we're looking there. Yeah, just still Joseph is out. How are we looking with the Chiefs? All right, it's good. Their starting guard is out. Oh, shit, yeah. Alex Smith is out. Awesome. Okay, we definitely have a shot. Definitely have a shot at winning this one. Let's take a look at the overall stats. So for us, we were 30th in NFL in offense. Our offense just couldn't get it going, but 5th in defense. Gotta love that. So our actual player stats, take a look to see how we're doing. Carr didn't get to the 4,000 yard mark. Thought for sure he would, but he just really had a rough stretch at the end. 25 touchdowns, 17 picks. That's far too much, but 72% completion percentage, which is great. 99.0 on his rating, which is awesome. Rushing is where we have to make some changes. DeAndre Washington, we did. I'm going to take a look at the salaries here, but Washington is not pulling as we thought. 3.7 yards a carry, and Richard has regressed. He's dropped 2 points at 3.5. These two backs just aren't cutting it. We come down here to Grant, our rookie, didn't do as well as we thought we would, but we picked this guy up, Williams, 6.5 yards a carry. Granted, he didn't really have a lot of touches, only 33, but he had 5 touchdowns. That's like almost 1 in 6 of his carries went for touchdowns. In terms of fumbles, look at Carr. Carr with 9 fumbles. We've got to get that corrected. Receiving, Walford led all receivers to 74 catches. I don't really care about the catches. I want yards. Crabtree, 864. Holmes, slot receiver, did very well. Walford. Cooper is pretty far down. He missed a lot of time with injury. Brown had some great key catches. Washington has got to really come through better on screen passes. Just did not perform all that well. Johnny Holton, big disappointment. Come on down. In terms, do they keep track of drops? Come on, Madden. They don't. God damn it. Really difficult to make a determination who we want to keep and who we want to get rid of if we don't have the info we need. Our 2 new starters on the offensive line just got shredded for 29 sacks between the 2 of them. Very disappointing. On defense, total tackles, Urban, Riley, Carey, Nelson, Mack. I like that of the 5, 3 of the 5 are linebackers and defensive linemen. We do have Smith and Emerson down there in the secondary. Tackles for loss, 31 for Mack, Urban, Sally McQueen, our rookie, Albright, our other rookie. So our 2 rookies really shined. I love that. In terms of our sacks, look at this. Ward, 13.5, Mack, 13, Sally McQueen, 11. We had 3 guys in double digits. I'm loving that. Albright, our rookie, had 9. Edwards, lineman, had 9. Carey, blitzing off the corner, had 5. Biggest disappointment here is Bruce Irvin. Tackles for loss at 17. I want to see that at least 25. Sacks wasn't anywhere near what it should have been, and plus no picks. Speaking of picks, Carl Joseph got hurt, week 5, week 6, right around there, and he had 4 picks. He was just killing it. And then he was gone. In fact, let's take a look. Does it have games played here? Yeah, games played. Yeah, it wasn't week 4. It was week 7 when he got hurt. So he played 7 games. So he played 6 full games, had 4 picks. This is how well he was doing. Let's take a look at the actual NFL. See who was the leaders. So Rodgers led the league 5,400 yards. Roethlisberger also eclipsed the 5,000 yard mark. Look at this. Garoppolo just comes in for Tom Brady and just puts up 107.4 rating. He just, what a stud. 30 touchdowns, 8 picks. Rivers, Ryan, Breeze, Dalton, Bortles, Goff, youngster, Wilson, Osweiler. Wow, Osweiler, 79 point. That's okay. Flacco, all 4,000-yard throwers. Luck, Carr, yeah. See how far down Carr is now. Parker Hayden, this is the rookie for Chicago. This is why Chicago did so well. 92.2 rating. Smoker, this is the Niners' new quarterback. 86.3, had a great rookie year. Manning, Prescott, Cousins. Goes down there. Kessler, Palmer, Newton, Tannehill, going down to the top 3,000-yard passers. Stafford's pretty low there just because he was injured for a good portion of the year, and then Blaine Gabbert with the Jets right there. All right, let's take a look at the top rushers. Jeremy Hill, big surprise from Philly. 1,500 yards. McCoy, Bell, Riddick, Freeman, Gurley, Charles, Lacey. Yeah, no youngsters here. Gore, Bernard, Stewart, Sims, Vereen, Hyde. Yeah, sending out to Gordon. But yeah, so we've got no youngsters who cracked the top 1,000. How about in terms of TDs? Oh shit, Ron Bell at 21. Lacey, McCoy, Coleman, man, 21 touchdowns. That's awesome. How about the long? The longest run of the year. Lamar Miller at 91. And Tyrod Taylor, quarterback of the Bills, 88. That's awesome. And then Cam Newton with an 83-yarder. I don't really give a shit about receptions. Let's take a look at the yardage. 1,500. Now, Edelman comes in. Edelman, Tate, Antonio Brown, Julio Jones, Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant was a stud. Cobb, Hilton, Tyreek Hill. Wow. 1,300. That's impressive. 8 touchdowns. Devontae Adams, Brandon Cooks, Sammy Coates, Beckham, Gabriel, Gronk, Randall. Percy Harvin lands in San Francisco. Keenan Allen, Martavius Bryant, Trey Nelson, Terrence Williams, Demaryius Thomas, Marcus Wheaton. Yes. Everett's in there too. Again, we've got no rookies who got 1,000 yards. How about touchdowns? Antonio Brown with 16. Dez Bryant with 13. Nice. Longest completion of the year belongs to Cordell Patterson, who's now actually real life with the Raiders. 89. Pierre Garçon, 87. Yeah, Andre Holmes also with an 87-yarder. Okay. Not bad. Blocking wise, all right, who gave up the most sacks? Gotta love that. Eugene Monroe, who was a huge, $6-7 million a year contract, gives up 25 sacks. Eric Fisher, former first overall pick, gives up 24. Wow. On the defensive side, total number of tackles, I don't really care about that. Let's take a look at tackles for loss. McCoy, Watt, Sue. Yeah, there's Irvin with 17. Well, here's the deal: is tackles for loss at 21. Khalil Mack had 31, but he's not listed. Not really sure why the game does that. We did get rid of Alden Smith. He went up with 17 sacks, 68 total, solo tackles, 84 total. That's a monster season. But I'm happy we got rid of him because we got a great pick. Vontae Davis led the league with 7 picks. All right, in terms of yardage, 114. Okay. Actually, let's go and take a look at the yearly awards. So the league MVP ends up being Roethlisberger. we have anybody on the list? Nope. So take a look at the whole NFL. Coach of the year is Tomlin. Del Rio's number 7. MVP, Big Ben. Yeah, that's all you're gonna give. Really? That's it? How about the AFC? All right, here we go. So, Offensive Player of the Year, Roethlisberger wins it. We're nowhere. Defensive Player of the Year, Shazier, not bad. You have the Offensive Player and the Defensive Player. Steelers have a fantastic team. I don't see any Khalil Mack. That's disappointing. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we've got the kid from Cincy. No idea what position he plays. No idea. Wow, Javonte Grant comes up number 3 for Offensive Rookie of the Year. If he had not have gotten hurt, he was hurt for like 7 games. He probably would have won that and just got a whole ton of points. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Look at Sally McQueen, number 2, and Albright's number 5. I'll take that. Did well there. Best quarterback, of course, is Roethlisberger. Best running back, of course, is going to be Bell. Best receiver, Brown. Steelers just own everything. Best lineman, Watt. And Max, number 4. Best linebacker, Shaq Lawson. Best DB, Vontae Davis. Nelson, number 3. Best kicker goes McManus. Wow, look at our kid, our rookie. Gets number 2. All right, there we go. There's the. Wow, let's take a look at the shit from the NFC. Just so we go through it. Rodgers wins it there. Ogletree on defense. Offensive rookie. Of course, Pat Hayden. Smokers right behind him. Aaron Tracy for the Cowboys. Best quarterback, of course, is Rodgers. Hill, running back. Bryant. Zach Martin. Alden Smith. Alden Smith wins best defensive lineman. McPhee. Smallwood. Best kicker is Prater. All right. Okay, so that's how the season ends. Yeah, it's kind of an odd season. A lot of trends, and we'll have to see exactly how this plays out. We're on the road. We're on the road in Kansas City for the wild card, and we'll catch up. In fact, I'll probably do a live broadcast for the entire game, just since it is the playoffs. It's been Darth Raider 77, and I'm out.